Hey everyone, Shannon from Shannon to Palma Co, where I help female entrepreneurs get wealthy through financial management and money mindset. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make $80,000 as a brand new coach, even if you have a small audience, even if you don't have enough testimonials, even if you think you're not ready yet, even if you need some more certifications. All of your excuses will be blown away, and I will show you exactly how you can create $80,000 with these simple steps. All right, guys, let's get into it. So hey, welcome to my channel. If you are completely new, hello and welcome. I create videos around money mindset, money management, financial management. So I talk about things like pay off debt, save money, make more money. Obviously, this video is about making more money and all things around those topics. So if those interest you, if that's something you're looking to do, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. So let's talk about how you can make $80,000 as a brand new coach, even if you have a small audience, even if you don't have enough testimonials, even if you have no experience. It's going to be simple, but it's not going to be easy. But it's going to be simple. So for step number one, what you're going to do is you're going to create a high-end package. So a high-end package is an offer that is anywhere from 2 months to 6 months or more. Basically, it's at a high-end price tag. So anything that's above $2,000 and up. And you are bringing someone who comes into your high-end offer from what I like to call point A to point B. So a high-end offer is a great way to get money into your business because you don't need a huge audience to make a lot of money. It's a perfect way to make consistent income for months and months and months. So think about it this way, right? If you have an offer that's, say, $3,000, right? And you put your offer for $3,000 for 3 months, and you decide to put a little bit more on the payment plan. So you're going to sell it for, let's say, $3,200 if people go on the payment plan. Divide that up by 3 months. That's 3 payments of $1,066 coming into your account and your business for the next 3 months, set in stone. So what that means is you will continue to book clients on top of that, but every single month you go into the first of the month knowing you have exactly $1,066 coming into your business at the beginning of the month, which is so nice as an entrepreneur to have. It's just that baseline consistent income. You also don't need a huge audience to start making that baseline of income. You just need a handful of people. Think about it this way. If you wanted to make $80,000 this year, right? And let's say you had an offer that was $4,000. 80,000 divided by 4. You only need 20 people. And that's saying that you only sell your one-on-one package for the entire year. You don't sell anything else. All you sell is a high-end package for this year. You only need 20 people to make $80,000. This is why one-on-one high-end packages are so amazing. You only need 20 people to make $80,000. This is why one-on-one high-end packages are so amazing. All you sell is a high-end package for this year. You only need 20 people to make $80,000. This is why one-on-one high-end packages are so amazing. Now, your next question might be, but what is my point A to point B? And what's my process? What are all these steps in between? So your process is what you're doing, how you're taking people from point A to point B. So from point A to point B. So point A is where someone starts working with you. And now if you're a coach and you're still not sure exactly what you're helping people do, think about it as point A is where you were at one point in your life. And this can be in regards to your career, your health, losing weight, money, business, all areas of relationship, love life. So this works for anyone, right? So point A is where you were at. Point B is where you are at now. So whether it's you've lost the weight, you've paid off debt, you've created a successful business, you have a loving relationship, any of those things, that's point B. Also, for point A, we want to get super specific. So you want to dig a little bit deeper. You don't just want it to be, you want to lose, 30 pounds. You want it to be like you work with women who want to lose 30 pounds after their first baby, who can also get more energy and do this losing a lack of sleep. Do this with a lack of sleep. Something very specific, right? And point B also has to be the same thing. Very specific. So you help a new mom lose those 30 pounds, but she was able to have the energy, with her children. She was also able to do it easily because she doesn't have a lot of time. Something like that, something that's just so specific. So don't keep it vague in your point A to point B. In between your point A and your point B is basically where you're going to find the meat of your one-on-one high-end package. So your process is what you do. It's 3 to 4 steps that you do with someone to take them from point A to point B. So for example, if you were helping someone find a soulmate or find their husband or find, a amazing committed marriage or whatever, right? Your 3 steps in between your process would be like step 1, maybe it's work on yourself, work on self-love. Step 2 maybe is, get out there, start dating people, but start dating the right people. And step 3 is maybe about how to keep that relationship. So give them relationship tools and ways they can communicate and build a good, loving relationship. But basically what you see is that there are 3 to 4 steps that you are going to take with that person from point A to point B. So that is where you can say, okay, I can create a high-end package because I have a special process. And this process is unique to you. So it's not your coach's process. It's not other people. It's not my process, not some other person's business model. It's something that you've seen and you've done for yourself specifically to go from point A to point B. Now, maybe you haven't done this for yourself. Maybe you feel like you're not trying to coach someone who is at a place you were at before. That's totally okay too. Still the same thing. Someone is at point A, they want to go to point B. What are the 3 to 4 steps in between? So that is how you create a high-end package. Really simple, right? It's going to be between anywhere from 2 months to 6 months. It's going to be anywhere from $2,000 and above. And it's going to be about your point A, your point B, and your process. And that's going to be the meat of the high-end package. Step number 2 is my favorite step because we get to talk about money. Now that you have something that is priced at $2,000 and above, and now that you have something that you have to sell for $2,000 and above, and now you have something that you're selling for a big chunk of money that you have to sell, right? And you're going to be doing something you love, something that comes easy to you, and also from the comforts of your home. Now is going to be when you and all those excuses and all those things and all your beliefs and all your thoughts and all your just the gunk, the gunk of your money mindset is going to come up right here. Because I know as soon as I said price at $2,000 and above, there were a whole bunch of you out there that said, no way. My audience doesn't pay that. My audience can't afford that. My audience won't buy that. I won't even pay that much, Shannon. And all of your money shit is going to come bubbling to the surface. And it's going to be right here. And it's going to be your gunk. And it's what's going to stop you from making $80,000 this year that you can make very simply and easily. But most of us feel awkward asking for money. Most of us feel super awkward selling things for money. And that's because of our money pattern programming. Your money pattern programming is your thoughts about money, your beliefs around money, your habits around money, all of the things you are living, breathing, thinking, feeling about money. So instead, you try to take these action steps. You watch this video, you put your high-end package together, you try to go sell it, but you feel really awkward asking people for that much money. You also truly believe that no one in your audience would buy it, so you're not even going to sell it. And that's what's actually stopping you from making $80,000, from selling packages, from making money easy. It's nothing about, oh, your content sucks, your selling sucks, this sucks, whatever you're hearing or thinking around like why you're not making that $80,000. None of that is true. It actually is because all of the things you feel about money are coming to the surface and they're stopping you from doing the things you need to do in order to make money. Which are those things like selling and marketing and all of that stuff. I have a 44-page journal down below. It's called Unstuck Your Money Mindset. And I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions. And what you're going to start to uncover from these questions that I'm asking you are your true, not your surface, your true subconscious thoughts, beliefs, and feelings about money. So it's really what's lying underneath the surface. Of course, you want to make a lot of money. You wouldn't be watching this video unless you wanted to make more money. But underneath that is all of this other gunk of what if I do make more money? What if I do make more money and my friends feel weird? Are your friends currently right now that you surround yourself with, are they making anywhere from $80,000 to $200,000 a year? No? Well, find some that are. It's all these other things around, will I make my parents feel uncomfortable if I make money that easy when they worked so hard? And also other beliefs like you have to work really hard to make a lot of money. And what if you just make money easily through chatting with your clients on Zoom from the comfort of your home for 20 hours a week? That's going to make you feel very weird, and it's going to make you stop selling these packages. So all of these things are going to be lying underneath what's truly going on. So if you haven't been taking any action, if you haven't been selling a package, if you haven't been marketing yourself, I'll tell you the number one thing that's truly going on is the way you think, feel, and believe about money. Let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is about creating content that is short-term and long-term. So short-term content is things that you have to be creating daily in order to get in front of people. So think of things like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. These platforms are great for getting clients now, for getting a client tomorrow, for getting a client today. And I have an amazing free resource down below that's called Content That Converts, or your $10,000 guide to marketing. It's basically around booking $10,000 clients. And I show you how you can write 4 Facebook posts that attract $10,000 clients. So Facebook is a great platform for booking clients now, tomorrow, next week, next month, right? But what about in say like a year from now, if you get pregnant like I did, or if you have something that just happens and you have to be away from your computer and you can't be on and you can't be on social media all the time? Well, that's where long-term content comes into play. And that's things like Pinterest, Instagram, SEO, blogging. All of those things are things that you want to also be working on. So when it comes to short-term content, pick one. When it comes to long-term content, pick one. And basically what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to get the stuff and get in front of people so you can book clients now. But also in a year from now, you won't having to be always trying to create new content for Instagram or new content for TikTok or new content for any other platform that relies on fresh new daily content in order to get in front of people. You want to build that long-term content. My advice to you here would be to create one chunk of amazing content, like for Pinterest, for blogging, for YouTube, right? And create one amazing good piece of content once per week. Take the stuff you have from that good chunk of content that you're putting on Pinterest, YouTube, or using for SEO, and break that up and throw it off into either Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Please don't try to do all of these. Please don't try to do Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, blog. That will never work. Like, just keep it simple, okay? One and one. So again, make one really good piece of content for a long-term content platform, break it up, and use it so you can stay in front of people's eyes and get clients quickly, but also get them in a year from now or 2 years or 3 years from now. All right, tip number 4 is about creating 1 to 2 offers that are scalable. Now, this is really long-term thinking. Like I said, you can spend this whole year just trying to get 20 clients at $4,000 and still make $80,000 in your business. And I would even suggest that you book a lot of clients in your one-on-one, because that way you can start to understand who you really like working with, what the point A really is, what your process really is, what people really need and what they don't need. And then what are the true results your clients are getting? Is it more than just the 30 pounds? Like, what is the real thing that they're getting? And I would highly suggest that you spend a lot of time booking one-on-one clients at first. But once you've got that narrowed down and you're booked up and you're like, I can't take any more clients, but I want to make more money, here's where we move into tip number 4. So these are creating these 1 to 2 offers, and they could be a middle or low end offer. And I like to think of a middle offer as something that's still a little bit more time. Like, it's still a little bit more of your time. So whether it's a mastermind or a group coaching program, so it's something where you're having to put still a good amount of time into, but you're not really having to sit with just one person one-on-one. You can now do a group of people. You can now do 10 people, you can now do 20 people at once. Low end offer is something that is smaller, so it's lower priced, and it's something that's like a course or a boot camp or a membership. Definitely something that's on the lower end of things, so they're not paying a heavy investment, but they also get to know you and your work, and it's also something that is scalable. Now, that's really what we're using these offers for, is to figure out what is your scalable offer? How do you make your process available to thousands of people without having to cap yourself because you only have so much time in a day to talk with clients one-on-one? So that's really what we're using those last two offers for. We're using them to see, what does my process look like? And is this also going to work for thousands and thousands of people? Those are the 4 simple steps you can do today to make 2021 an $80,000 a year, to make 2022 an $80,000 a year, whatever year you're watching this in. It's actually very simple, but is it easy? No. It is hard to sell your process and your work for a high-end offer. It's hard to create content if it's not getting traction. It's hard to put yourself out there and really work on your money thoughts and beliefs and ideas. It is not easy, but it is simple. And this is it. That's all you got to do, guys. That's it to create an $80,000 a year in your coaching business. If you have any questions about your current coaching business model, and if it's the model that's going to work for you, feel free to leave them down below. If you're not sure if what you're doing right now in your coaching business is going to get you to 80 or 100 or 150, feel free to leave them down below. And if you're brave enough, feel free to tell me your number one fear around making too much money. So maybe $80,000 isn't too much money, but what would be your number one fear if you made too much money? All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me again. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more things about paying off debt, saving money, making more money, and things all around building a better relationship to money, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to hit that like button. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.